Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Panzer Corps II Axis Operations 1940 that comes out December 10th, 2020, and that is in a few days. We are on the Eben Emael scenario here, and I believe that this is the third scenario. You start in Norway, you have some operations that you practice in Czechoslovakia, and then here we are. So I have quite a powerful force here, and I want to show you this Pioneer division that I built out with these heroes that all synergize with each other. So you have, first off, first strike and phased movement. Combined with fast deployment, can unmount from organic transport and fire after movement and double attack. So we can attack, move, attack. We could do a lot of things with this unit, but it is extremely powerful. And you get a lot of heroes with this DLC, so it is very interesting and a lot of fun. So let's get into this here and see what we can do. We need to beat up on the Belgium and the Netherlands troops here. Dive bombers, so crucial to get early in the game. We have our gliders hanging out over here because I chose the negative trait of not being able to move past the fog of war. So they're stuck in here. But they'll just hang out there and wait for us. No big deal, and hopefully the enemy fighters don't find them. .38T, so good in the beginning of the game. See what we can achieve here with this Panzer IIIB. All right, there you go. That's an overrun. Or sorry, not an overrun, just a kill. Let me show you this MRS 18, MRS 18. With Wolfgang Schneider, 0 slots. This bad boy has 6 slots, normally, but with the hero, it's 0. This is very powerful. Look at the soft attack. Look at the hard attack. And then the range is 4. So we can really hit up these guys from long range. It's really good. This is looking like it's a overrun type territory here. Let's move our tank up. The question is, should I move this guy into a vulnerable position? Let's just place him up here and hope for the best. Hopefully the enemy can't see me. And hopefully he has a target to attack next turn. Risky business there. It's the first time I've been playing this. And then we're going to need to move everyone else up as quickly as possible. Some recon is going to help out a lot here. I should have put it on the road, though. This is a railroad track. All right, we got another unit over here. All right, sir, you deserve a Stuka. And overrun territory again. This looks like a very fortified area. And what I'm trying to achieve here is I'm trying to get over the river here. Forget the river names. I apologize. But what we want to do is pin the fort down to cross the river and attack Maastricht from the back. And that's... I still want to grab this town over here, though. And my general negative traits here really are hampering me. Guess I can move up and see what's in that town. And he can come out, untruck, and just start blasting. Look at that. Beautiful. Can he move again? He might be able to move again. I'm not sure. But next turn, he's going to be able to take the town and then go wherever I need him to go. So that's quite powerful. My opponent should be able to see this. Let's see if I can't move up anyone from the back and get vision over here. That's not going to give us vision. We're probably going to have to take this next turn. Let's get, is it Rudolph Galland? Adolf Galland. So he has that leadership trait. Let's get him up here. Okay, we got an AT. See if we can't put some hurt down here. Some of my heroes had Flag Killer. Okay, it looks like he would have been better utilized over here. So let's bring in the Stukas. Wow, that's really close to the gliders. I can't reach it. Okay, but he can reach. Excellent. He doesn't give me any more spotting. It's going to be nice to have this forward airfield. Probably not the best idea to put that airfield right in front of the fort because the enemy could use it. But whatever. Back here, this would probably be a better airfield for the Netherlands to build. So these guys are fairly suppressed here. I'm not too worried about them. I'm a little worried about what's in the fog of war over there. And I'm pretty sure anyone over here is going to be behind this defensive line. So we're looking very strong here. And this artillery can hit from anywhere, so let's get these guys into defensive positions with the artillery backing them up. Let's get some vision over here. This is not a very good idea, but I really want some extra vision. There, I got one square of vision. I kind of like playing with the negative trait of having my units not being able to move into the fog of war. It makes the game a little more challenging and a lot more interesting. Oh, they didn't get artillery support there. That's interesting. Oh, and we got some forces over here. Let's get Galland in between these two areas so that he can buff our attack. Wow, with the aiming assistance. Look at this Stuka. We're going to run straight through them. Let me show you the phase movement over here. Okay, so he gets in there, he takes what he needs to take, and then we're going to avoid the frontal defenses here and try to backdoor. So we're going to move around that way. Let's see how far he can go. Oh, this is great. We're going to overrun right here and just dash straight through them. Bam. And hopefully I can capture this turn. If this guy changes, he's just going to be able to get into their face. A little surprised this guy popped up over here. This artillery, man. Wow. And we're going to get an overrun over here. Pretty concerned about what's in the fog of war up here, and I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay. We're just going to have to leapfrog. Interesting. Pretty undefended. Hopefully there's no one over here. Let's keep on getting more pieces of the puzzle. So this guy fires at 3? A range of 2. If I move him here, he's going to be able to attack next turn. All right. And he can defend these tanks. This is a very strong position here. And then we have the rough and the forest protecting them from either side. I really don't want this 88 to spearhead. So he'll take that flag, and then we'll use the phase movement here. This looks like a kill zone. Okay. Still not seeing opponents. Sure, we're going to get hit up by Eben Emael's fort here pretty soon. Wow, this guy moves so slow. This guy, this unit, the Sturmpanzer, was given to me at the beginning of the scenario. Otherwise, I don't think I would use it, to be honest with you. It's too slow. I want this guy with a truck moving up here. Wow, this guy can move up so far. I don't want him to, though. Let's get him, like, over there, maybe. Kind of ready for anything over there. And let's move the Stukas up, everything else up. Maybe we can get some aerial reconnaissance. I feel like a Stork would be good in this particular scenario. We're going to have to leapfrog all these units up so that we can get vision of the fort and then have the gliders get in there and get busy. And as you can see, we're maxing out all of our core slots. Very important to do in this game. So they got a little more freedom of movement here, but we want them over here to pin the fortress. Okay. Bomber. Attack bomber? Yeah, that's Cass. I kind of want Galand to move up. Get a bomber or two over here. Can even support him there. Are there any more spots for Galand to move up? There are. I don't think anyone else can move up, though. Yeah. So let's see if we can't get some targets. Ah, 0 targets. Let's just get some vision. There's no other airfields, really. Does that give me extra vision? It does not. That's too bad. That's not going to give me extra vision. Oh, that didn't get... Sorry, guys. That was not the play. These Junkers might just have to go for it. Does this guy have the hero to... Nope, to ignore ground attacks? There's definitely going to be AA against this fortress right here for sure. But I need to get these gliders involved. Okay. They're going to have to go unsupported. This is going to look really nasty dirty, but it's alright. Okay, so I will be able to get those gliders that far. I want one of them to land here. This guy only has a vision of 1, right? Let's double check this ahead of time. Spotting of 2. So I could put him here. He could... We supposedly could get vision over there. Perfect. Okay, not too bad. That's another AA. It's just not pointed. Oh no, it's AT. Okay, so let's get the gliders involved and hope for the best here. Okay, that's showing that they're encircled. And I want to put these guys in strong positions here. There we go. That's what we wanted to achieve. I'm going to keep these guys where they are. They can move up next turn. I don't want to get them hit up too hard. I mean, they're going to take a lot of damage to this fortress. That's for sure. So we could try to flank out this way. These are two really bad tiles to be in. Wow. So Slytherin's goal here was to make you think, and I think they achieved it. Oh no. That was a big mistake, guys. Let's get him in an AA role. The 88s are so versatile. Very nice to have on hand. I'm going to play it safe with this Panzer. If he gets into that bog or on the river, he's going to be in a very vulnerable position. And the rest of my forces are not really in a position to help anyways. So this turn is going to be all about positioning. And we need the big guns to get up as far and as fast as possible. Wow, this guy's so far behind. This is why you have infantry to attack the cities and towns. Made pretty short work of the defenders there. And there's not really much time for this guy to heal. We need to move. To put the artillery in a safe position there. Supposedly safe. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Hopefully we don't get obliterated here because I have all these bombers strewn out all over the place. Oh, he comes back for more. That guy's dead next turn. Wow. Whoa. The Fallschirmjägers do pretty well against the forts. So kind of historically, they landed on top of the fort, which you can't really simulate here, but we moved on to the marsh. That was a big mistake. Kind of get the feeling of desperation that when you use these Fallschirmjägers, you gotta help them out. Will we be able to get over here and save them, you know? Wow. So the fortress is no longer encircled. Did that encircle it? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I should have waited a turn before attacking and engaged some of these ancillary units. It's going to be quite a difficult scenario here. Wow. So now the Fallschirmjägers are surrounded. I'm a little interested to see what's in front of us here. Oh, wow, they can't reach. Oh, because he doesn't have line of sight across there, he can't get to that Cass. It's interesting. We're not going to be able to cross the rivers there, so this is kind of a hinge point right here. And then this river crossing over here would be a hinge point. This is really tricky business. So these guys are just going to have to roll straight through. What can we do? What can we do here? Well, let's commit the air. Be nice to get a Stuka on that tank right there. Tankette, whatever it is, T-15. Oh, I should have committed Galland. That would have been the better play. See if we can help these guys out. The Stuka still can't reach in a lot of the situations here. But you can see the buff that Galland gives you. It's so powerful. The aiming assistance. These BF-109s are going to be able to help out tremendously in a ground attack role. This is not a good position for this guy to be in, but I need to get him involved somehow, some way. Oh man, that looks awful. Oh, he's got anti-tank support. Okay, my bad. Gonna use an undo there. So it's looking to me like infantry, more infantry would be really helpful in this situation. Let's get our all-star getting up front now. If we put our tanks here, they're gonna get crushed. Not a lot of real estate, so I'll just buff that guy. Get these guys moving forward. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to take it right on the head. Alright, they're encircled again, and we can move across because of the positive trait, perimeter control, that I put on my general, and we could get right up in here. Bam, baby. We'll save you. Fallschirmjäger. Okay, so it was looking pretty bad, but we were able to reinforce them. This guy is most likely dead, unfortunately. But again, we cut off the fort, and hopefully they surrender. Let's move this gentleman up. Maybe make him a target for their guns. I don't know. It's probably not the move. We'll put him right there. They'll probably still hit that guy up. They were able to hit. Someone was able to hit this guy over here. Maybe it was this gun. And obviously, this is a kill zone. This whole area around here is a kill zone. These marshes, these are purposefully put in this place. The 2 rivers, all the river crossings. This is a really good fortress, and it was quite the achievement that Germany was able to take this fort in World War II, and it was quite unexpected. I think that we're a little heavy on air because I don't have enough forward air bases to help me out here. So I probably have a few more infantry and less air for this particular scenario, and that would help me out quite a bit. We're going to end this video here, and like I said, Panzer Corps 2 Axis Operations comes out December 10th, 2020. This is just a little preview of the fortress Eben Emael, and we have so far been able to surround them, and that's kind of what we need to do. We also need to clean up the rest of the flags on this map, which we should be able to do. We still have 8 turns. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and I will see you on the next one.